Hi guys, Smithy here, welcome to the 4th round of the XRL GP2 season, and today I'm at Sochi, Russia. Now, last time at China I finished in 3rd place, which was a decent result. Could have finished 2nd, but to be fair, it was quite tricky. We had interchangeable conditions, full wets at the start, inters in the middle and dries at the end. Maybe I could have got 2nd, but if I'd have stuck the mediums on instead of the softs, but you know, it's easy to say in hindsight. Gotta say, I had really good fun in China racing in the full wet, so hopefully I can have the same amount of fun here today in Russia. So now, starting this qualifying lap, have a good exit out the final turn is crucial for the long run down to turn 2. So now going through turn 1, which is a kink, open the DRS. So now preparing for turn 2, want to brake in between the 2 meter boards in the middle, shift down to gear 3 and try and get a good exit. Not the best really there, but now through turn 4, I believe this is 4, so you want to scrub off as less speed as possible. Now turn 5, which is gear 3, heading towards the first sector split, purple. So gear 3 for turn 6, now heading through turn 7 and turn 8 now. Gear 4 for turn 8. Quite tricky these 2 corners now, turn 9 and 10, because it's very easy to lose traction and lose the rear. So now through turn 11, so that's a gear 3 turn again, and now heading through this straight, open up the DRS, seeing I'm in the top corner about 3/10 up on my previous best. So purple again, and now this tricky complex of corners, especially this blind left coming up now. Gotta really spot the braking and do that pretty well. So now heading towards the final 2 turns of turn 18 and 19, shift down to gear 3, and then again now for turn 19, turning a little bit too early, so slightly cut the corner there, but again got a 36.9, which was my personal best, so I was very happy with the qualifying. Separated by 5 thousandths between me and Sam, so very, very close. But I was very happy with the qualifying. Maybe I could have gained a little bit more time, but you know, to be that close off pole was very nice. Very, very happy with the qualifying to do my personal best. So yeah, let's get into the race, and hopefully I can have a good result there. That's really where you want it. You know, I'm not bothered about qualifying if I have a bad race, so let's have a good race and hopefully I can do well. So 5 lights go out, lights out, and away we go. And I had a very poor start, truthfully. I didn't have a good start, but you see there, the guys at the back will have an advantage because of slipstream. Long slipstream to turn 1, there's a Red Bull on my right, Matty's behind on the left, but see, you got to go really cautious. Fair play to everyone. Looked quite clean behind, well, the first couple of rows anyway, but now quite close to Samster. Try and pull out because I don't want to get any dirty air, but then I missed my braking, and I just missed the braking. I braked too late, so that let GSY Davey and Matty Man in, which was obviously disappointing. You'll see there, he's got the inside line, and nothing really I can do about that, but now just got to try and work my way up and get 2nd back, which is mainly, you know, now the main priority, because I think the race win's gone out of the question, and Sam's got really, really good pace around here. Probably his quickest track, or one of his quickest tracks, you know, definitely so far. So anyway, now just trying to follow the 2 guys ahead around and not really lose touch with a podium position, which now is my target for this race. Lap 9, nothing really much happened. These 2 didn't really swap positions much, so it was obviously Matty's ahead now of GSY Davey, but I think GSY Davey made a mistake, not too sure. Passed him legitly, but I was too far behind really, so I've just been a little bit struggling to keep up with these guys. I lost the car there, and Matty lost the car. He touched the wall. GSY Davey's got back, but he got a great cutback. So I've never seen the car hit the wall and then gain a position, but Matty has done it. So he's 2nd now, GSY Davies 3rd. I'm trying to follow through, but I don't think it will happen. There's a touch there between the Haas and the Red Bull, which Davey was lucky to get away with it. and you see they compromised his run through them turn, so I'm going to get him here, and that felt a decent move. So I'm up into third, and the crucial thing is now me and Matty are pitting, so Davey I believe is going to stay out, which might be the right decision. It's hard to tell at the minute, but the undercut as I believe should be more powerful than staying out, so we'll see how it gets on as I change onto the soft tyres. And great stop by the boys, so don't think it's going to beat Williams' record, but you know, still a decent stop. Anyway, jumped the Haas, so that was brilliant work from the pit crew. And yeah, so now got ahead of Matty. Gonna have to try and pull away from him because we seem to be on the same pace at the minute, maybe in slightly quicker, but we'll see. As on to lap 14, and behind Bernie, who started on the soft tyres. I believe he should have been higher up, so unfortunately for Bernie, he didn't produce the lap in qualifying, which he should have done, but still gonna be pretty hard to get past him, although it might not be as I'm gonna have a good slipstream, but you'll see Matty is gonna have even better slipstream. So I was gonna go to the outside, saw him going to the I was gonna go to the inside, and then he went to the inside, so I went to the outside, missed my braking. Matty got the moves done. Bernie's going to try and go around the outside, but it's going to be hard as I've got fresher softs, so I should have that move done. And yeah, slots back in, so I've claimed 4th back, but disappointing to lose to Matty there. But you know, I missed my braking. I think really always on the outside is going to be difficult to keep the position, but I should have moved to the. I don't think I could have moved to the inside, but you know, that's whatever. You can't really look back now. I've lost the position, but I think now Matty closing up on him, and then you'll see now he pulls to the inside, and he said in the interview after the race that he believed he touched me, I think, off the track, but he didn't, you know. So I just missed my braking, as it was clear to see. And fair play though, you know, to him. He didn't have to do that, you know. But I can understand why he did, because he thought he did, and he'd probably got a penalty if he did and carried on. So it was the right thing to do. But well, it wasn't, and it was in a way. But you know, anyway, lap 18, and the rain's coming down. I don't know if it's easy. It's not really easy to see, but the rain's coming down at this moment. So the grip, the tyres. It's very hard to find the grip. You see there on the camera lens, the wet's coming on the camera lens, so lose the braking. Look at that. I don't know. That was a very silly, really. I should have broke a bit earlier. Touched the barrier, which luckily didn't snap my wheel off, because I think we got it on reduced damage. So thankfully didn't snap it off. But I made a massive mistake, which gained Matty that position. Samster's in the box, so my teammate, who's in a world of his own at the minute. You saw there, he was just cruising. I mean, his pace has been phenomenal around this circuit, truthfully. You know, we're not on his level, but anyway, you know, in the pits, hopefully I can jump him again, but the left guy, he was way too slow. I mean, he should be fired for that, because that is too slow. You know, lost 2 seconds there. You know, not as good as the first pit stop, and if it would have been, I mean, you know, I'd have probably jumped Matty again. But you know, to be honest, after this, I came out the pits, and you know, after the sort of stint, this intermediate stint, I just had no pace, poor pace. Matty deserved the second, but you'll see in a minute he gets knocked down to third because he had a penalty. Had a few penalties. I only had 1 penalty, and these are obviously all corner cutting penalties, so I've only got 1. But that's what, you know, I think, truthfully, I'll be honest, I think what's going to stand me in good stead for trying to battle for this championship is me not getting many penalties as others, and you know, I'll seem to not get as many as others do, but that's what helps me. And you know, hopefully I can have another good result in Catalonia. It's going to be a difficult race, but I like the track, so I hope to get another podium. But until next time, for Spain, I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.